Little Bear and the Singing Crystals by T.W.S. Long ago, there lived a proud Native American tribe. They were known for their wisdom, their courage, and their love for the land. The people of the tribe lived in harmony with nature, and they believed that everything in the world was connected. One day, a young boy named Little Bear was born into the tribe. As he grew up, he learned many lessons from his mother, who was a wise and kind woman. She taught him about the importance of respecting the land, the animals, and the spirits that lived in the world around them. She also taught him about the importance of family and community, and how to be a good person. Little Bear was a curious and adventurous boy, and he loved to explore the forests and mountains that surrounded his village. He would often go on long walks, and he would always come back with stories of the things he had seen, and the lessons he had learned. One day, Little Bear came across a beautiful waterfall. He had never seen anything like it before, and he was mesmerized by its beauty. He decided to explore the area around the waterfall, and as he walked, he heard a strange noise. It was a soft, whispering sound, and it seemed to be coming from the waterfall itself. Curious, Little Bear approached the waterfall, and he saw that there was a small cave behind it. He ventured inside, and he found that the cave was filled with sparkling crystals. The crystals were different colors, and they glowed in the light that came through the waterfall. Little Bear soon realized that the whispering sound was coming from the crystals, and he realized that they were singing. He listened to the song, and he learned that the crystals were the spirits of the land, and that they were singing about the beauty and wonder of the world around them. Little Bear felt a sense of happiness and love in his heart as he listened to the crystals sing. The crystals gifted him with the song to bring warmth and sense of happiness and love to everyone's heart. He knew that he had learned an important lesson, and that he would always cherish the memories of this special place and the song they have gifted him. As he walked back to his village, he sang the song the crystals taught him. Little Bear's mother was waiting for him. He told her about the waterfall and the crystals, and she smiled and said, "I am glad you have earned the song of happiness and love. The song is a precious gift and should always be respected and protected." Little Bear knew that he would always remember the lessons that he had learned, and that he would always cherish the memories of the waterfall and the singing crystals. And he knew that he would always be grateful to his mother for her wisdom and her love. From that day, Little Bear sang the song of happiness and love that the crystals gifted him. As he grew older, Little Bear passed down the gift to future generations. To this day, the song is sang in special celebrations to bring happiness and love to everyone's heart. The end. The Cree and the Star People by T.W.S. Once upon a time, in a land of the Canadian prairies, there lived a Cree tribe of the North American peoples. They were a peaceful people who lived in harmony with nature and respected all living things. One day, the tribe received a visit from the Star People. The Star People were a group of wise and powerful beings who had come to share a special gift with the tribe. The gift was a set of teachings about the importance of giving and receiving gifts. The Star People explained that every living thing has a unique gift to share with the world, and that it is our responsibility to share our own gifts with others. They also taught that when we receive a gift, we should be grateful and use it wisely. The tribe was deeply moved by the teachings of the Star People, and decided to put them into practice. They began to share their own gifts with each other, and with the other creatures that lived in the land. They shared their hunting skills with the bear, their weaving skills with the beavers, and their farming skills with the deers and rabbits. In return, the animals shared their own gifts with the tribe. The tribe soon realized that by sharing their gifts, they had created a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving. The land became a bountiful place, filled with happiness and joy. The tribe was grateful to the Star People for teaching them the lessons of gifts. Years passed and the tribe's story was passed down through generations. The tribe's children grew up knowing the importance of sharing their gifts, and received gifts with gratitude. They also knew that the Star People were still watching over them, and that they too would come to visit and teach the tribe new lessons when the time was right. The end. Little Bear and the Star Person by T.W.S. Long ago, in a land where the mountains touched the sky and the rivers ran wild, there lived a tribe of Native Americans. They were a proud people, with rich traditions and stories passed down from generation to generation. One of their most beloved stories was about the Star People, who were said to live in the stars above and watch over the tribe. The story begins with a young boy named Little Bear, who was always curious about the world around him. One day, while out exploring the forest, Little Bear came across an old, wise-looking man. The man introduced himself as a star person and told Little Bear that he had come to teach him important lessons about life. The star person began to tell Little Bear about the importance of treating others with kindness and respect, and about the need to take care of the earth and all its creatures. He spoke of the importance of listening to the wisdom of the elders and of following one's heart and dreams. As the days passed, Little Bear continued to learn from the star person, who taught him about the secrets of the stars and the mysteries of the universe. Little Bear learned about the cycles of the seasons and about the importance of balance and harmony in all things. Through the teachings of the star person, Little Bear came to understand that everything in the world is connected, and that by living in harmony with nature, one can find true happiness and fulfillment. As the star person prepared to return to the stars, he gave Little Bear a small, shining star to keep with him always, as a reminder of the lessons he had learned. Little Bear knew that he would always carry the wisdom of the star people with him, and that he would always strive to live in harmony with the world around him. The story of Little Bear and the Star Person is a reminder of the importance of listening to the wisdom of our elders and of living in harmony with nature and the universe. It's a story that has been passed down through generations of Native Americans to teach the importance of balance and harmony in all things and how to live a fulfilling life. The end. Manitou by T.W.S. Long ago in the land of the natives, there was a great emptiness. The land was barren, the sky was dark, and there was no life to be found. But one day, a great spirit descended from the sky and decided to create the first being on earth. The spirit was known as the Creator, and he had the power to bring forth life from nothingness. He began by creating the earth, and from it, he created the mountains, the valleys, the rivers, and the oceans. He then created the animals, the birds, and the fish, and he gave them all unique abilities and characteristics. Next, the Creator decided to create the first human being. He knew that this being would be special, as it would be the only one of its kind on earth. So he took a piece of the earth and a piece of the sky and formed a body. He then breathed life into it, and the first human being came to life. The first human being was a Native American, and the Creator gave him the name Manitou. Manitou was a wise and powerful being, and he was tasked with taking care of the earth and all the creatures that lived on it. Manitou was grateful for the gift of life, and he knew that he had a great responsibility to take care of the earth. He traveled across the land, teaching the animals and the birds how to live in harmony with one another. He taught the fish how to swim in the rivers and the oceans, and he taught the plants how to grow and flourish. As time passed, Manitou grew old and wise. He knew that his time on earth was coming to an end, and he knew that he had to pass on his knowledge to the next generation. So he called forth his children and taught them everything he knew about the earth and its creatures. And so the natives passed on the stories of the Creator and Manitou from generation to generation, and to this day, they continue to honor the gift of life and the responsibility to take care of the earth that was given to them. The end.